Hello, this is for Logic Circuits and Switching Theory. Yours truly is Engineer Paulina A. Marsan. For today, we're going to discuss the implementation of a Boolean function to logic circuit, a Boolean function to truth table, a logic circuit to truth table, logic circuit to Boolean function, a truth table to Boolean function, and a truth table to logic circuit. All of these are very essential to beginners in digital design. So to start, since we're through with the Boolean function, or since we're through with the implementation of a Boolean function to logic circuits, let us start right away with the Boolean function to truth table. So for the implementation of a Boolean function to the table, let us have this example. Let's say we're going to implement the given into its equivalent truth table, wherein the given f is equal to x prime or y and z. Okay, so to plot this table, okay, we need to start, of course, illustrating our table by specifying two major columns, right? One column for the inputs and one column for the outputs. So in the first column, we need to label it input, and the other column, we need to label it output. All right. So in the given, we have here three input variables, particularly x, y, and z. So we must label here our truth table with x, y, and then z. And from the given, we have an output f, so we need here a label f in the output column. So after that, you need to take all of the possible combinations of the possible values of x, y, and z in the table. So x can be 0, y can be 0, okay, and z can be 0, right? So it can also be that x is 0, y is 0, and z is 1. Or it can also be that x is 0, y is 1, and z is 0. Or taking all of the possible combinations, we have 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, and 1, 1, 1. So to complete this table, we must have here the values of our f, or our output f. And to get the values of f, we need to substitute each of the combinations of x, y, and z here, no, in our table. So for the combination 0, 0, 0, if we are going to substitute it to our function f, okay, then we will get, right, if x is 0, x prime is 1. And then, or y is 0, ended to 0. Okay, so this is, when simplified, 1 or 0, and 0 is actually 1. So our f here is 1. Okay, to continue further, substitute the remaining combinations of x, y, and z. So we have, if x is 0, then x prime is 1. That is OR to y that is 0, and z that is 1, and then to z that is 1. So this is then 1 or 0 and 1 is equal to 1. Okay? So, when x is 0, y is 0, and z is 1, f is 1. Right? So, substitute all of the remaining combinations of x, y, and z. We will get further here 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay? So this is now then the truth table of the given Boolean function f is equal to x prime or y, z. So just do the substitution. You will be able to complete the truth table. What about if the given is a logic circuit and we are going to get its equivalent truth table? So let's say we have here this example. Let's say we are going to implement the given logic circuit below into its equivalent truth table. So just the same, plot the truth table, specify all of the possible combinations of the input variables, okay, and substitute each of the combinations of our inputs to the given logic circuit and simulate it, then we will be able to get the value of f. Okay, so in our logic circuit, if x is 0, y is 0, and z is 0, okay, in this terminal, the value is 0. So on the other end, 0, okay, you see 0, taking the value of our input x on the other side of the NOT gate will be not 0, so that is 1. Okay, so if we have here 0 and then to 0, on the other end here, we will get 0. So that is 0 and 0 equals 0. Okay, so since this terminal is 1 and this terminal is 0, okay, 1 or 0 is equal to 1, right? So f then is equal to 1 when x is 0, y is 0, and z is 0. So to continue further, just the same, you specify the combinations of your inputs specifically to the terminals of our logic circuit. Simulate it and you will get the f. Okay, so one more. So what if x is 0, y is 0, and z is 1? Then not 0 is equal to 1. Then 0 and 1 equals 0. So here we have 1 or 0 is equal to 1. So that in the output, our f is 1. So to continue further, just substitute the remaining combinations and we will get here 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay, so this is then the truth table of the given logic circuit. Now, what about if we are going to have a logic circuit to Boolean function? So here, if this is x, this is y, and this is z, okay, on the other end, this is x prime. If this is y and this is z, y and z is equal to y, z, okay? So if this is x prime or to y, z, then f is equal to x prime or y, z. So all you have to do is to take the representation of each terminal and relate it to the given gate, okay, yeah, you will get then the function at the end, okay. So for a truth table to a Boolean function implementation, first we need to know these forms of a Boolean function. We have a canonical form of a Boolean function. And there are two types of this form, particularly the sum of min terms and the product of max terms. And the other form is actually the standard form of a Boolean function. And there are two types of this, particularly the sum of products and the product of sums. Now, in the implementation of a truth table, we may only derive a Boolean function in the canonical form. So we will choose from the two forms of canonical Boolean function. That's either a sum of min terms or a product of max terms. We need to know what is a min term and a max term. So let's say this is our given truth table. Min terms are actually the terms wherein all of the input variables are present and operated by the AND operation, wherein a literal with a value of 0 will be operated by NOT. Okay, so for the combination of x, y, z as 0, 0, 0 respectively, the min term is actually x prime, y prime, z prime. So as you can see, all of the input variables are present. They are operated by AND, and when the value of the variable is 0, then the literal is prime. Okay. So for this combination, next, when x is 0, y is 0, and z is 1, then the min term will be x prime, y prime, z. Okay? And for x that is 0, 1, 0, the min term is x prime, y, z prime. So it will follow that depending on the values of our input variables, we will get these min terms. Okay. Now, what about max terms? Max terms are terms wherein all of the input variables are present and they are operated by OR. Now, a value of 1 will give a literal a prime operator, or simply a value of 1 will put a variable or will give a variable a NOT operator. Okay, so for x that is 0, y that is 0, and z that is 0, the max term of it is x or y or z. For the combination 0, 0, 1 for x, y, and z respectively, the max term is x or y or z prime. So it will follow that these are now the max terms of our table. So going back, okay, we can express the function as either sum of min terms or product of max terms. So for the sum of min terms, take a look at these values with an output of 1. Okay, so these are the min terms representing it. So to get the function, take the summation of all of these minterms with an output of 1, and we will get f is equal to x prime, y prime, z prime, or x prime, y prime, z, or x prime, y, z prime, or x, y, z prime. Okay, so this is now then the Boolean function of the given truth table in sum of minterms. So what about if we're going to express it in the product of max terms? So expressing the function to the product of max terms, it will be the product of the max terms with an output of 0. So you take the max terms, okay, with an output of 0, and operate all of this by end, you will get now then the function of the truth table expressed in the product of max terms. Okay. In taking the Boolean function of a truth table, it is either you will express it in the sum of minterms or the product of max terms. So you will choose from the two. Okay, so these two, though they appear different, okay, these two functions are actually the Boolean functions of this truth table. They are similar functions because they have the same truth table. Lastly, if we are going to express a truth table to its equivalent logic circuit, first, implement the truth table to its equivalent Boolean function. And then, from that derived Boolean function, express it to its equivalent logic circuit. This is how we can do it. Okay, so that's all. Thank you for watching and listening. Good day.